Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Zola and today we're going to be doing a Pilates workout using the magic circle or the Pilates ring or whatever you like to call it. This is a full body workout. We'll be hitting all sides of the body, so let's get it started. Start on your back with your legs and feet together, knees are bent and arms are straight up to the sky. Now make sure as you lift your arms to the sky, you don't poke your ribs off of that mat. Push your back ribs into the mat and feel your arms connected to the back. From here, squeeze your circle with the arms, so make sure it's happening from the back, and then release. So you squeeze and hold, and release. And as you can see, the magic circle isn't going to do too much moving because you're moving from the back of the body and not just pressing with the arms, right? Good, 2 more of these. So press and hold, belly pulling to the spine. And one more time, press and hold. Good, this time 10 squeezes, a little quicker. So press 10 and 9 from the back, and 7, 6, shoulders down, collarbones open wide for 2 and 1. Hold that squeeze, lift the chest. Again, keep those arms connected to the back and then bring the chest down. You can release that circle. Press the circle to lift the chest up. Keep those inner thighs squeezing and lower the chest. Again, press the circle to lift. Inhale to lower. Release the circle again. Press and lift. Exhale. And inhale to lower. One more time. Exhale, press the circle and lift. And bring the chest down. Let's bring the legs to a tabletop position. Again, the inner thighs are still squeezing. You can point or flex the feet, whichever you like to do. Again, we press the circle, lift the chest, just warming up the body. And inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Remember, you're pressing the circle as you lift the chest. Try to get the circle over top of those shins. 2 more times. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. And exhale to lift. And inhale to lower. Place the feet down and let's place the circle on the inner thighs. So you'll have the pads above the knees. The feet are about hip distance apart, so you don't want the feet as wide as the circle. You want them a little bit more narrow than the circle is. Arms are down by your sides. From here, try to keep all 10 toes equally pressing into the mat. You're going to squeeze the circle just like you did with the arms. You squeeze and hold. And release. So squeeze and hold and release. Belly still pulling to the spine, back ribs pressing into the mat. And squeeze and hold and release. Again, squeeze and hold and release. And a little bit quicker, no hold this time. So press in and in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms up to the sky. As you lift the chest, we squeeze the circle. Squeeze and hold. Lower the chest, release the circle. Exhale to lift. Squeeze. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now let's bring those legs to a tabletop position. If tabletop is too much for you, feel free to keep the feet down on the mat. Otherwise, we continue that chest lift with the legs in tabletop. So lift the chest, squeeze the circle, and lower. Release the circle. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. 3 more times. Exhale, lift. 2 more times, and up. And down, last one like this. Lift and squeeze. And lower it down. Carefully lower the feet, remove the circle. If you need to place the soles of the feet together to stretch those inner thighs out, feel free. And we go into the 100 next. So let's place the feet in the circle and then press the legs away. So the circle is right above the ankles. Let's reach the arms up to the ceiling. As you lift the chest, you'll stretch the legs to your point of control and then start pumping your arms, pressing the circle away, working the outer thighs now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Exhale, empty the lungs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. This is 5, 6. Nice big pumps. Inhale, 7. Inhale, 8. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Good. Bring your knees to your chest and take the circle off of the ankles. Come up to seated. And then we're going to place the circles on the outer edges of the feet for the roll up. So press away with the feet with that circle, but make sure it's not just the feet pressing away, it's happening from those outer hips. If you need to keep a slight bend in the knees, feel free, but definitely don't lock out the knees. Press the heels into the floor, lie all the way back down. Feel the outer legs working. Reach the arms up to the ceiling, and let's roll up. Chin to the chest. Press the circle away, keep the heels pressing into the floor, round it forward, and roll it back down. Again, chin to chest, peel your spine. While you're here, grab the circle with your hands, roll it down. Now the circle's in the hands. I continue to press away with the feet. Roll it up. And roll it down. One more time, chin to chest, roll it up. Keep the heels pressing down. And round it all the way back down. Whew, beautiful, hard to talk and do roll-ups. So let's put the ball of the foot onto the pad of your circle. So instead of the hands in the pad this way, I'm turning it this way and putting my foot in one of the pads. I'm keeping my opposite knee bent. If you want to straighten it, feel free. And let's just take a stretch because it feels nice. Now, while I'm stretching here, I'm trying to keep my sacrum down on the mat. So the sacrum is that little bony part of your spine that's right above the tailbone, because I can easily lift the hips kind of off of the mat and pull my leg in, but I want to keep the sacrum down, and that gives me a deeper stretch. So just gently pull the circle and pull that leg towards you. You can cross the center of the body a little bit for more of an IT band stretch. And then open it out to the side a little bit. Just keep your opposite hip heavy. And then bring that leg center. Take the circle into your hands. Flex the foot, heel presses up to the ceiling. Keeping the sacrum down, I'm gonna pull my shin towards the circle. I'm gonna try to tap it. Pull back, 9. Pull back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to point that foot and lengthen that bottom leg down on the mat. That foot will be flexed. You can keep that foot flat on the mat if you want. Single leg circles. Let's cross the leg over the body, around and up. Now my circles are going to be smaller because I don't have my hands or my arms anchoring my body down to the mat. And then reverse those circles. Take it out and around. 2 more. Out and around. Keep the hips steady, out and around. Good, put that foot down, switch sides. So, ball of the foot in the pad and take your stretch. I'm keeping my sacrum pressed down into the mat and pushing my heel up to the ceiling, pulling my toes back towards my body. That's a deep stretch for me. Maybe cross it over the body a little bit, IT band stretch. And open it out a little bit, just as long as the opposite hip bone stays heavy. Good, grab your circle in your hands. I'm gonna point those toes and lengthen the opposite leg. Stretch the arms long and strong, single leg circles. 3, 2, 1. Other side, I got a foot cramp. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bend that knee and bring it down. Keep the circle into your hands. We're going to skip a few things and go into the abdominal series of 5. So you can stay on your back, bring your knees to your chest and lift the arms up to the ceiling. Lift the chest up. Remember, circle over shin, single leg stretch. One knee bends and one leg stretches out. And then switch, and switch, and switch. Reach that leg long, really pull the opposite thigh into the chest for 3, and 2, and 1. Bend your knees. Let's place the circle on the inner ankles this time. So we're gonna work the inner thighs for a double leg stretch. So squeeze the inner thighs together. Lift your chest up. Inhale, stretch everything away from the center of the body. Exhale, circle the arms, pull the knees. Inhale, exhale, circle. 3 more times. Inhale, squeeze that circle. Exhale. And 2. One more time. And pull it in. You can rest your head. Transfer the circle from the feet to the hands. Arms reach up to the ceiling. And same idea as we did for single leg circles. I'm going to lift the chest. I'm going to tap the shin on the circle if I can, keeping the sacrum heavy. Keep that chest lifted. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, transferring the circle in between the ankles. Place the hands behind the head, double straight leg stretch. Lift the chest, lift the legs. I'm going to squeeze the legs 3 times at the top. Squeeze 3, squeeze 2, and 1. Keep that squeeze as we lower. Squeeze 3 times. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Just 2 more of those. So squeeze 3, 2, 1, lower. Squeeze 3, 2, 1, and lift. One more time. Squeeze 3, 2, 1, and lower. Squeeze 3, 2, 1, and lift. Bend your knees and rest. I am tired. I wonder if you are too. I hope you are. So for crisscross, this is a little complicated to explain, to get into. So my foot is flat on the mat. I'm going to bring one knee towards the chest, placing the pad on the thigh. Opposite elbow, not forearm. Opposite elbow or tricep goes onto the opposite pad. And I'm going to place the hands behind the head as I twist towards that bent knee. Now I'm going to try to crush my circle as I pull my thigh and lift the chest. 10, 9, really squeeze. 8, 7, 6, keep the twist. 5, now if you can, try to straighten the opposite leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. And then switch sides. So remember, pad on thigh, opposite elbow or tricep goes on the other pad. Twist, and then crush that circle as you lift and pull the thigh bone to the chest. 9, 8, 7, 6. If you want to stretch that opposite leg, feel free. Crush that circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Those kill me. All right, come on up to seated for a spine stretch forward. So the legs are a little bit wider than your hips. One pad is pressing down into the mat, the other pad reaches to the ceiling. Stack your palms. Now pretend like you're sitting up against a wall. So your pelvis is pushed up against the wall, your back ribs are pushed up against the imaginary wall. You press the circle down first to grow taller. From here, spine stretch forward, chin to chest, rounding forward. Like I'm gonna try to get the top of my head between my knees. Don't release that circle as you spine stretch forward. Keep the circle pressing down as you roll up through the spine, and then you get to release the circle. Now I think I need to move my circle forward a little bit so I have more space to round down. So again, press the circle to lift taller, round forward. Top of the head reaches down. Roll it up, keep the circle pressed, and then released. Again, press And spine stretch forward. Pull the ribs and waist back. Find your two-way stretch. Ribs pulling back, fingertips reaching forward. Roll it up. Last one, press down to round forward. And roll it up. Good. Actually, legs wider than your mat now for saw. Have the circle in your hands. Let's twist the ribs to the right. Don't move the hips, don't move the legs. Feels so good. And then round it forward. So I'm reaching my pinky finger to the outside of my pinky toe. And then roll it up. I did that really slow because it feels so good. Twist the ribs to the left. Good, round forward. I'm still pulling my ribs and waist back, feeling that two-way stretch. And then center. Again, twist the ribs. Round forward. Don't collapse over the leg, round over the leg. So I can easily collapse. I don't want to do that. I want to keep the round of the spine and keep the abdominals working. Roll it up one more time. Twist the ribs to the left. And round forward. Feel that juicy stretch. Roll it up. And center. Beautiful. Onto your stomach. Let's do some swan. Legs together, feet together. Again, I'm stacking that circle, one pat down, one pat up, and then stacking the palms on top of that pad. So from here, I'm going to relax my head and chest all the way down through my arms. This is a really big stretch on the shoulders. So just enjoy that stretch for a second, reaching the toes long, push the pubic bone down into your mat, and engage those glutes. From here, as you push down into your circle, lift the chest. And then lower down. This one feels really good. Again, press down to lift the chest, pull the belly button away from the floor, shoulders down the back, and then bring it down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. One more time. Exhale to lift. And lower it down. Good. While we're here, prop yourself up onto your elbows. Have your circle down like a crown, and then press your hands into the circle for single leg kick. A nice stretch of the thighs. Kick one leg, and then lower it down. Kick the other leg. Shoulders down the back. Try to pull your belly button away from the mat so you're not sinking, right? We want to pull and stay engaged. And kick. One more time each side. Kick. Feel the thigh bones lengthening. Kick. And press back to a child's pose. You can leave your circle there for a second. Feeling good. I got me a sweat going. Alrighty, from here, let's do neck pull actually. And just like we did during the roll up, you're going to place the circle over your feet like a crown. And then lie onto your back. So none of my previous videos have the neck pull, I don't think. So let's go through this slowly. Place the hands behind the head and really try to press that circle apart, not with just the feet, but with the outer hips. So from here, curl the chin to the chest and round yourself up, easier said than done, and then bring the forehead to the knees. Feel the stretch. Roll yourself up to seated, and then flat back halfway. Pause here, curl the tailbone under, and roll yourself down, just like the roll up. And again, chin to chest, round down, roll it up, sit tall, hinge halfway back, straight spine, and then roll yourself down. Now you're gonna keep those heels pressing into the mat, unlike me, chin to chest, roll it up, sit up tall, press that circle apart, hinge halfway back, and round it down. Oh, child. Not easy. Bring your knees to your chest to grab your circle. And let's place the circle, the pads of the circle, on the inner thighs again. Arms are down by the side. Now, just like we did in the beginning of class, let's just squeeze and hold. And open. 2 more times like this. Squeeze and hold. And open. Now squeeze and hold. Let's roll up to our shoulder bridge. So curl the tailbone under. Feel the low back pressing into the mat as you peel the hips off of the mat. Lift the hips up. And roll the hips down. Once your hips are all the way down, release that circle. Again, press the circle in, roll the hips up. Keep squeezing the circle as you roll the hips. And roll it back down. Good, open the thighs. And again, squeeze the thighs, roll it up. This time we keep the hips lifted as we open and close the legs. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze for 10. Push into the heels to lift the hips higher. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it down. Good. Take the circle away from the thighs and soles of the feet together to stretch the inner thighs. And let's bring ourselves up to seated. Let's do a little spine twist. So place the circle underneath your ribs, so right here. I'm going to stack one hand over top of the other, like I'm holding a big beach ball. Inner thighs are squeezing, feet and knees are all together, and I'm sitting up tall. Now I'm going to twist 3 times to the right. 3, I'm going to grow taller, twist more. 2, grow taller to twist more, and 1, and bring it back to center. Don't move the hips, don't move the knees, don't move the feet. Other way, twist 3, 2, 1, and center. Every time you twist, you lift taller and twist a little further. So twist 3, a little more 2, a little more 1, and center, and 3, 2, 1, and center. One more time each way. Adjust the hands and the arms if you need to, and twist 3, 2, 1, and center. Last one, twist 3, 2, 1, and center. Beautiful. Let's do some side kicks. So lie on your side, back body lines up with the back of your mat, and let's keep the top arm straight, pressing the heel of the hand into the circle to engage the back body, to engage your back muscles. Lift that top leg hip height, kick to the front. Maybe you kick your shin to the circle, maybe you don't. Either is okay, and stretch to the back. So kick to the front, and lengthen to go to the back. Kick to the front. Now, can you keep your circle pressing down as you go to the back? I have a very hard time with that. See how mine releases. Kick to the front. The goal is to keep it pressing down as you go to the back. One more time. Kick, and take it back. Bring the leg center, and let's just lift 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Place the circle on the inner ankles. Good. And then from here, just press the top leg into the bottom. So press and release. Now the goal with this is to not let the circle bounce. So my leg is bouncing right now. I'm going to find the control to make the movement of the circle very smooth and not choppy. Good. Press down and lift. So no double or triple bounces. Whoa, that was a double bounce. Good. Let's do 3 more of these. Press, make it smooth like butter. And press and lift and press and lift. Now from here, we're going to try to lift both of the legs off of the mat. So lift, you can push into your hand and lower. Good. Lift both feet up and lower. Don't let the circle move and bounce around. Lift and lower. 2 more times. Up and down. 1 more. Good. Now, switch it so that the circle is pressing into the floor. My bottom ankle, my bottom outside ankle presses into the pad. And then same thing with the top leg. I push down again. Push and push. No double bouncing. Push. Whoa, that was like a quadruple bounce. Down and up. Down and up. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Keep a slight press. I'm going to bring my bottom leg to my top leg. Up and down. Up and down. I'm trying to keep this circle steady. Easier said than done. Up and down. One more time. Up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Let's switch sides. Remember, starting with our side kicks. Arm reaches long, press into that circle and try to keep that pressure on the circle. Top leg hip hike, kick, kick to the front. And lengthen to the back. Don't release the press. This side feels a little stronger. Kick, kick to the front and reach to the back. And kick, kick forward. Maybe your shin kicks the circle. Kick forward and reach back. One more time. And bring that leg center. We lift and lower. Up and down. Keep that arm connected to the back. Shoulder down the back. 5 more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now let's place the circle between the legs. And then you press that top leg into the bottom without letting the circle do a double or triple bounce. Push. Push. Make it smooth. Push. 3 more times. 3. Don't lock out those legs. Keep a slight bend in both of your knees. And 1. Good. Keep a little pressure on that circle. Let's lift both legs up and down. Up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And now let's change it so that the circle is on the mat. Top leg is still on top of the circle. We do the same thing. We press down into the circle without double or triple bouncing. I'm clearly on the struggle bus right now. Down and up. Good. Let me try to lengthen my top leg a little longer. Down. There we go. And up. Down. Oh my gosh. 3 more times like this. Hopefully your magic circle is smooth like butter and not bouncing all over the place. Good. From here, put a little bit of pressure on that circle and then bring the bottom leg to the top. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. 3, 2, and hold it at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. Good. Place the circle in the hands. Let's find a nice, comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, nice and simple. Reach the fingertips forward. Heel of the hands is pressing against the circle. So make sure it's not the ball of the fingers, if that's what it's called. You want the heel of the hands pressing into the circle, and let's just squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Start to lift your circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold it at the top for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, and you are finished. Hopefully you got a nice burn going. I certainly did. I'm shaking all over the place. Let's do a little stretch of the arms. Cross one arm over. Cross the other arm over. Then grab your elbow. Gentle pull. Maybe add a little side bend with that if you want. And other side. Side bend if you want. And release. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, a new video every week. Again, my name is Zola. Please like, subscribe, comment. If you have any feedback, I would love to hear it. I'm still a new YouTuber, so anything you have to say, I'm open to it, unless it's negative and mean, of course. So check me out next week, and see you later.